Hello and welcome back to episode 11 of this Arsenal career mode. Our first game of this episode is in the FA Cup, the replay against Villa that we drew last time out. And Nketiah, 3 minutes in, puts us 1-0 ahead. We have a rotated squad for this game just because we have a couple of Premier League games that are important coming up. And Eddie Nketiah is the man to put us 1-0 up early on, and he's been fantastic this season. And I hope he continues to go from strength to strength, and he's really put me off the idea of bringing in a backup striker, really. And we have Jonathan David, who we've got a really keen eye on, and keep an eye on his development and progress, but we'll have to see next season if that's an area we need to improve on. Martinelli plays it into Reece Nelson, who's been fantastic as well, plays it into Nketiah, surely a second, just wide. And then Villa had their first chance of the game, which was bouncing around all over the place. Somehow didn't go in the back of the net. Conor Hourihane, lovely little 1-2. And he gets away here. Conor Hourihane, great first time finish into the back of the net to make it 1-0. Villa back in this game. And Villa really gave us some trouble in the first leg. And they're starting to give it here at the Emirates as well. So it looks like we're not going to be cruising in the FA Cup. We had a good run of form last time out. Beating Manchester United twice. And beating Palace as well. I was hoping to continue some winning form and progress in the FA Cup, but at the minute it's frustration, and Conor Hourihane gets his first goal in the FA Cup, the captain leading by example. We'd come back on the attack though. Gabriel Martinelli going forward, his shot weak and out for a goal kick. The follow-up was saved by the goalkeeper. We come forward again. Dani Ceballos plays in Eddie Nketiah, and a good finish makes it 2-1. Nketiah on the score sheet twice now, and he is leading the front line all the way to the end of this game. And some good play down this line. Ceballos picked out Nketiah, made a good run, good first touch. He's not going to miss from there, is he? Eddie Nketiah with his second of the game, his second goal in the FA Cup. Obviously this is still the first round technically, even though it's a replay. And at half time we go in winning 2-1, so a good position to be in. We just have to hold on for this second half, and we'll progress to the next round, which we of course want to do. One of the objectives for the FA Cup is to win it, I believe. But the ball is crossed in here, it's not headed away, and it fell to the Villa man, who puts it home in the 55th minute. It's not a good start to the second half at all, and Villa are back in the game, and we need to try and get ahead once more. But good work down this line, couldn't clear it, and it's headed straight to him. Really, should he be being beaten at his near post? I don't know, but Cornet, good little player, good signing for Villa, and he makes it 2-2. So we need to stay tight. Nketiah lays it into Joe Willock. Willock looking for a cross. Aubameyang couldn't bundle it across the line, and a good save from that result from the corner up there, cleared away. Still not away. Willock can't head it. It's bouncing around all over the place. Villa will take it. Good shot, and it's fell. It's fell so kindly to him, and in the 75th minute, Villa go 3-2 up through Samatta. I think it's Samatta anyway. Samatta scored against us in the replay that brought it to a second leg, and he might have just won it for Villa here at the death. 75 minutes in is not a lot of time to turn this game around, and we do go on to lose 3-2 in the FA Cup. It's basically our first round. It's the third round, but it's our first round. We lose in the replay. It's not great, but we're back to the Premier League. We're back with a full strength squad. We want to be achieving in the Premier League. That's the main priority. And now that we've got the FA Cup out of the way, we've got the Carabao Cup to focus on, which will be over pretty soon. The Premier League, which is of most importance, we need to climb our way up, as we're quite a bit behind that top four at the moment. And also the Europa League, which of course we want to succeed in, which we seem to be doing so at the moment. Our side, as you saw there, was pretty much the average side. The only thing today is that we've got the same back line as always. Super Meccano is still out injured, but against five at the back Sheffield, we lost 2-0 against them earlier in the season. We're hoping for a bit of revenge today. Lamar starting this one. Aubameyang linking up with Thomas Lamar, and it's a great finish from Thomas Lamar. Drives it into that bottom corner on the left foot. 11 minutes in, and Arsenal go 1-0 up through the Frenchman. So we'll be happy about that one. An early goal, settle the nerves. Let's hope we don't get flipped upside down like we did against Villa, and we can keep this going. Fans are going crazy. But a fantastic finish, lovely little interplay. Aubameyang back to Lamar, who made the good run. No one tracked it, and a good finish on that left foot. He's been out of sorts recently, but hopefully that gives him some confidence. It's his 5th goal in the Premier League this season, and he has contributed despite not being a standout star as of yet, but he is slowly but surely gaining his first team spot. And again, we come forward, Lacazette now looking to get around his man, nice little spin, looking to get inside, puts in a cross, beautiful ball, Thomas Lemar unmarked again, and he gets a second to make it 2-0, and we have a comfort goal. Let's push on. I don't want to slow down. I want more. I want more. I want more. Thomas Lemar with his 2nd of the game. He's having a great game today. And yeah, he's just finding them spaces. And this is what I wanted from Lemar all season. The runs, the space. It's a brilliant ball from Lacazette. And an easy finish for Lemar, really. Takes a bit of a Di Canio-esque attempt at it. And as you can see, with the bald head, I'm feeling happy. We're in a really good run of form in the Premier League right now. We've won, I think we've won two in a row. And then we also won in the Carabao Cup against United, so we're on a good streak at the moment in terms of everything other than the FA Cup. Guendouzi's shot finds the back of the net, 3-0. Guendouzi even getting on the score sheet. You don't see that very often, but Matteo Guendouzi, he's actually been one of the most improved players this season. He's really taken that CDM spot for his own, and he manages to get himself on the score sheet today. So we are cruising against Sheffield United. We've only had one big win this season, really, and that was against Southampton, where we won 5-0. And at this rate, it looks like we'll be heading for a similar scoreline. It's his 1st goal in the Premier League, so congratulations to Matteo Guendouzi. At half-time, we're going 3-0. Lemar and Guendouzi, the Frenchman, leading the front line in terms of goals. Sheffield came out a bit more positive, though. Flex ball in, taken down well, but pretty easy for Leno at his near post. Aubameyang then come forward, brilliant turn inside, and he's not going to miss from there. Fantastic finish into the far corner. We go 4-0 up, and we are really running rampant against Sheffield United. They do not know what to do. Aubameyang, he's doing okay at the minute, actually. Aubameyang, he's finally breaking his deadlock. He's been struggling a little bit as of recent, but he's got a goal there. It's his 9th in the Premier League this season, and he'll be hoping for more. Captain leading by example. Sheffield United came forward again, looking to get a consolation, get something out of this game to cheer about. Again, just wide though from them. Lack of quality today. It's not the side that played us, and we lost 2-0 to. Good ball inside from Lemar after some good work, and Aubameyang absolutely roots the keeper to the spot with such power there. And it's 5-0. Lacazette hitting double figures for the season in the Premier League, and I think he's quite a bit off the top scorers, but there's still time in this league. It's a brilliant finish from Aubameyang. I have to say, great work from Thomas Lemar as well. Keeper still rooted to the spot. Didn't have a clue what to do there. As you can see, more than happy with him. More than happy with the performance out there today. And we want more of this week in, week out. And there you can see 10 goals for Aubameyang so far in the Premier League this season. We come forward again. Oh no, Sheffield this time. A header into the hands of Leno, who was good yet again. And we keep a clean sheet. We score 5 goals. What more could you want? Aubameyang with 2, Lemar with 2, and Guendouzi with another. Very, very happy. And that puts us in good stead for this game against Chelsea. We lost to them recently. We're hoping for some revenge. And Iñaki Williams scored 2 against us to make it 2-0. Can we turn it on their heads at Stamford Bridge? Konate in that back line is a very solid defender. The midfield is obviously world class. And then Iñaki Williams starts again, and he'll be looking to punish us yet again. So we'll see how he does today against us. I do not want to go up against him too often. Bernd Leno starts in goal. Bellerin, Mari, David Luiz and Kolasinac at the back. They were fantastic in the last game out. Again, Guendouzi and Torreira, Pepe and Lemar, Aubameyang and Lacazette start up top. So an unchanged lineup. I couldn't change it. Why would I? It's a perfect team. And we'll look to replicate the performance against Sheffield here at the Bridge. Aubameyang takes it on early, 30 minutes in, lovely little 1-2, and Aubameyang breaking down on goal. He's not going to be caught, surely. Aubameyang too quick, gets a shot off, good save from Kepa to deny him. Chelsea then come forward 5 minutes later, bit of end-to-end stuff now that we've created the first chance. Willian, lovely flick, and a great effort, well denied by the goalkeeper. Pepe turns inside his man here, brilliant skill, and bears down on goal, and I don't know what he was thinking there. But we come forward again, and Aubameyang played through, and Aubameyang makes it 1-0 just before the half. That's a huge goal for Arsenal. If we can beat Chelsea today, that'll put us in real good stead in chasing up that top 4. Obviously, they're in amongst it, and we need like 10 or 12 points to catch up. So a big win today would be huge. And Aubameyang scores, and he's, like I say, in good form. He scored 2 against Sheffield. He scored another today. And what a time to do it just before half time. Makes the team talk a little bit easier for me at half time as we go in 1-0. We need to keep the intensity, keep up the pace, and we'll go again. Lamar now looking to get inside, plays it into Lacazette, looks to get a shot off, pretty comfortable for Kepa, straight at him. It's Lamar again, everything coming from Lamar at the minute, somehow rounds the defender brilliantly, puts in a good cross, Kepa palms, fell to Pepe, whose shot was easily caught by Kepa, but all Arsenal in the second half. Guendouzi again, finding Aubameyang, beautiful turn as he spins away from him, good save from Kepa again. He's keeping his side in this one. Free kick played out to Torreira into Aubameyang, he just couldn't stick his leg at it. And again we come forward, Lamar at the centre of it, looking for a shot. It's a really good effort and a really good save from Kepa. But as you can see, all Arsenal in the second half, complete dominance. Pepe coming forward now with not long left. Manages to squeeze through the box and Kante trips him. It'll be a penalty and this is to kill the game off. Come on boys, we are about to take points from Chelsea at the Bridge. It's a huge match and it's a huge challenge from N'Golo Kante, which could gift us the 3 points. Pepe saw the space, went to run into it. Aubameyang will step up, Mr. Reliable, and we've been struggling with penalties at the minute, but we've managed to score one here today with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who gets his second of the game, makes it 2-0, and he might have just won us this game with his goals. It's a good finish from Aubameyang, good penalty. Finally someone with a bit of confidence stepping up to the spot. Lampard furious with his defence, and it's quite ironic really, Iñaki Williams turned us over at the Emirates and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has turned Chelsea over at the Bridge, and that will be the full-time score. We'd win 2-0. That's 2 clean sheets on the trot as well, I have to say, so we're doing well in terms of clean sheets in the Premier League at the moment. Let's hope to continue that in the next few games. We also did sell Mesut Ozil. There's a lot of unrest with Ozil. The board put him up on the transfer list, so we didn't want him to go for dirt cheap or to a rival. So we sold him to Valencia for 22.5 million. I'm not going to bring in a replacement. I don't think I need to. He was sort of surplus to requirements. He wasn't getting the game time just because of his performance. But we have the second leg at Manchester United at Old Trafford. At the Emirates, sorry. And Manchester United line up like this. They have Damian Suarez starting, Rafael Guerreiro, a new signing. Milik starts up top, and they're 2-0 down currently overall, so they need something big today. Pepe turns inside, good save from Romero early on, and Arsenal come forward again. Arsenal looking to kill this game off early. It's not away. Pepe's header just wide. It's unlucky. And we'll come forward again. Aubameyang in the box. It's still not headed away. Guendouzi into Torreira. Torreira's shot. Never really going to trouble Romero, who started today ahead of De Gea. Torreira pick it up again. A good effort. Again, palmed away. But all Arsenal in this first half, we've been brilliant attacking at the moment. David Luiz with a good save. Brilliant movement from Guendouzi into Aubameyang, and Aubameyang scores again. He can't stop scoring at the minute. It's 3-0 on aggregate, 1-0 in this game, and it's another just before half-time goal by the captain, and it's an important one that we might just go on to win this game from and progress to the Carabao Cup final. We're in a final of a competition if we can keep this. I can't see United's coming back and scoring 3 or 4, but Aubameyang with another goal to his name. That's I believe that's 5 now in his last 3, which is brilliant for Aubameyang, and at half-time we do go in 1-0 up against United, and if we beat United today, that would be 3 games against United this January, which we've won all 3. Guendouzi's effort, well blocked, and then Manchester United came forward themselves and they get a goal back. It's 1-0. It's a lot to ask for them to make a comeback, but it's certainly possible. Martial on the score sheet. It's a nice little ball through to Martial. He made the run. David Luiz didn't track it, and Leno came out, but unfortunately Martial squeezed it just between his legs. He's actually got a few goals in this competition. He's got a few in the Premier League as well, so he's having a good season for United. But we'll come forward again, and Nketiah does really well to muscle off his player, shoots and scores, and Eddie Nketiah, Mr. Reliable in front of goal, scores again, and that has put the game beyond any doubt for me. 4-1 up on aggregate, 2-1 in this game. Let's just hope we can win this game so we can have bragging rights over United. Beat them 3 times in 1 month. That's going to be a sore sight for the United fans to see. But brilliant from Eddie Nketiah, who's been phenomenal this season. I can't describe. He goes from strength to strength every single game, and he's really calling out for a first team position, threatening Lacazette at the moment. Good stuff from Nketiah. 66th minute goal. It's his first goal in the Carabao Cup, and a final is calling at Wembley. A good effort from Manchester United, but Pepe will come forward looking to kill off this game for good, get himself another goal after such good performances so far in this latter half of the season. Good save though from Romero. The following corner fell to Lucas Torreira, who will line up the shot, and it's another good save. We'll come forward yet again. Guendouzi now, who's been brilliant in the last few games. Finds Aubameyang, who goes for goal. A really good save to deny him. Manchester United, one more chance maybe. Oof, just wide. And that'll be full time. We win 2-1 against United. We've beaten 3 times this month. I can't stress how incredible that is. And we are in the final of the Carabao Cup. We also went on to sell Rob Holding on transfer deadline day, which I felt was a bit of a panic buy from Hodgson, paying $17.5 million. I couldn't turn that down for someone we don't even use. Goal of the month though, because it is the end of the month, I've given it to Thomas Lemar. Lovely little interlink with Aubameyang and a fantastic finish into that bottom corner, which put us up 1-0 against Sheffield United. So I've given that the goal of the month. As for player of the month, it's a bit of a tough one because the first half of the month wasn't great, but Aubameyang certainly stepped up towards the end of it, and he scored 5 in 3. So he's my player of the month. He scored against Chelsea and he scored against Sheffield. But that'll be the end of this episode, and hopefully see you in the next one.